Hello and welcome to this video about the HP 15 r101-na laptop. I got this laptop because of my Lenovo breaking, so I thought, well, I don't need it as powerful laptop. So this isn't a very powerful laptop. Because I've got this workstation, it's going to be upgraded to have a better graphics card and a much larger hard drive in the system. So let's take a look at the HP 15 r101-na. So at first glance we can see a HP logo. It's this nice black colour. There's a fingerprint magnet, and it's really reflective because you might have just been able to see the camera in the reflection of the laptop. Let's take a look at the ports. We have a hard drive light and a power light. So what I need to do is just lower this down so we can get a better view of the ports. I would edit this part out of the video, but as I said, I'm buying a graphics card first. And therefore so we're now in line with the laptop itself. So we're going to take a look at the ports. We have the power and hard drive indicators. We have a headphone jack, that's also a microphone, one USB 2.0 port, an Ethernet port, HDMI port. There's a vent here, but the vent isn't used. Power port, and a Kensington lock. Let's take a look at the back. On the back, we just have the battery and the hinge. Let's take a look at the other side. We have two USB 2.0 ports and an optical drive. For some reason it hasn't highlighted for me. Then on the front we have an SD card reader. Let's open the system up. And we'll take a look at the rest of the system. We have a 15-inch display. It will hold it out now that I've turned it on. That's one issue. Yeah, here we are. Let's get it back up. Well, it's decided to shut itself down, but we have a HP boot screen. I'll just lift it up a bit more so you can get a better angle of certain things. So we have a Intel Pentium at 2.1 GHz. Now compare that to my Lenovo, which is 2.6, which is at the moment broken, but hopefully that'll get fixed. And my Dell Precision 490, 3 GHz, dual core Xeon. So much more powerful than this, but this is a very light system, and that's why I like it actually because I can take it places a lot more easy. It's lighter than my 14-inch Latitude E5400. Let's take a look at the keyboard then. We have a chiclet style keyboard, a fairly big trackpad, and we have some lights on the keyboard. So this light here, if we zoom in, that light indicates that we've got wireless is turned on. So if it's white, the wireless is turned on, and if it's orange, the wireless is turned off. Here we have a mute light, so if it's orange, the sound is muted. If there's nothing, sound is not muted. So the sound is now not muted. We go here, we have the caps lock, which lights up white. If the caps lock is on. I need to log on now, and I don't want to see you to see my email, so I'm just going to point up at this up so you can't see me logging on. If you do want the email, look at the business inquiries section of the about page on the YouTube channel. And if you want to contact me other than that, you can actually use the contact form on my website. It's a bit awkward to type from this angle. It is doable. I'm just going to mute the sound a second. So here we have the desktop background. I'm going to go into the system properties so we can see the exact specs of the system. Just going to turn Wi-Fi for a second. It's just Aero Glass. That's a program that I installed that lets you get to Aero Glass on Windows 8. Here's a glossy display, as you can see. So what we need to do is right click on this PC. That's because I'm loading Voice Start, which I disabled anyway, I thought. Properties. So this system, focus please. Here comes Voice Start. 2.1 gigahertz Intel Pentium with turbo, whatever it is, burst, whatever they call it on these lower end systems, to 2.6 gigahertz. Will you go away, Voice Start, please? 4 gigabytes RAM, 64-bit operating system, Windows 8.1. And of course we have that there. So let me just zoom out a bit and then we'll get some focus again. So graphics properties, we'll just see what you can see. It's got Intel integrated graphics. It is currently running off its battery for a start. So Intel integrated graphics, fairly self-explanatory. We have can't see because I'm looking, so I've got my glasses on. Fairly good battery. Got 5 hours 6. 97% remaining, so the battery is fairly good on this system. It is a shame it only has a headphone output, not a headphone and microphone input. A lot of headphones that have microphones built into the system. So let me just get the power brick and I'll show you the power brick. Very small. This is a It's only a 45 watt power adapter. Here we are, if you want to see that. Power adapter. We just get a standard laptop. End plug. And then the hard that functions the computer. If it doesn't. But this blue tip. So yeah, that's the HP r101-na laptop. Overall, I think this is a good laptop. This is like a second machine because my Lenovo, partly being broken, and a 17-inch is very heavy in comparison to the HP, and therefore it's a lot thicker as well. It's a lot harder to take places. So I'd recommend it if you've got a desktop computer that is very powerful and you want a laptop that you can take places but you don't want a touchscreen and you don't want to buy an ultrabook. I didn't buy this, but I'm not saying who bought it for me, but I didn't buy it. And this is £309 without Office and without the extra support, I believe. So thank you for watching the video about the HP 15 r101-na. Goodbye and see you in the next video.